Hello all, welcome to Life Skills from Sanskrit. I'm Jigar. Today we are going to look at a couplet that talks about the importance of not ignoring even the smallest of the problems. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into it. Nacha shatruravagneo durbalopi baliyasa alpopi hi dahatyagnir vishamalpam hinasticha. Let me repeat that. Nacha shatruravagneo durbalopi baliyasa alpopihi dahatyagnir vishamalpam hinasticha. What we're going to do is we're going to divide this into two bits and then look at them individually. Now in the first bit, this couplet gives us what we need to do, the moral of the story. And in the second bit, it gives us two examples to bring the story home. So what does the first bit say? It says, Nacha shatruravagneo durbalopi baliyasa. It says, doesn't matter how big, how important, how powerful you are. What you cannot afford to do is you can never afford to overlook or ignore any of the problems that you have, even the smallest one, even the most insignificant ones that you feel. You should never overlook, you should never ignore them. The reason being that they can become fatal, they can become dangerous at any point of time. What they might do is they might fester over time and then in the future hassle you a lot and might become a headache for you, or even, as this couplet says, fatal. So how does that work? In the second bit, it tells us two good examples how even the smallest of the problems can become a big issue in the future. So let's have a look at the second bit. Alpopihi dahatyagnir. Agni means fire. What this couplet tells us is, doesn't matter the size of the fire, even the smallest of the fire can burn down huge buildings, huge trees. So we can never ignore that little fire anywhere. And just like that, we cannot ignore a small problem because you never know how it is going to turn out in the future. And the second example, again, an important one it tells us is Vishamalpam hinasticha. The second example is poison. They're trying to tell us is, well, it doesn't matter how much quantity of a poison you get, what it does is it kills you. It can be fatal. So we want to make sure that those little problems or issues that we feel are insignificant in the future, they can become bigger or they can become big headache for us. And we definitely do not want that to happen. So to be happy and to make sure we have a constructive path in the future, what we need to do is we don't ignore or overlook any problems whatsoever. So let's have a look at the couplet again. Nacha shatruravagneo durbalopi baliyasa alpopi hi dahatyagnir vishamalpam hinasticha. My take on this couplet is, one should never overlook even smallest of problems. A small fire can burn things down and a small quantity of poison can be fatal. So make sure you don't overlook any issues and you address them as they come. Thank you for joining me today. Stay positive, stay tuned.